All right. Time for my 2 cents. So currently 30 by 50. By the end of it, it's going to be closer to 25 by 50. Canted queen post construction, originally believed to be done in 1901. So Mandor under the light is going to stay. The breezeway doors are going to stay. So this tall door here, I forget exactly, close to 10 feet at least, maybe 11 feet. And the other one at the far side are going to stay. So this is the south wall in the yard. This is the north wall along the street. You can see how at the east end over there, it's really starting to curl out. That's why the new wall will start where you see this post right here. So here's the north wall in its current state, obviously. The section that I showed you guys, and it goes up to a hip wall and then a 45, not quite a 45, another hip wall. This overhang will stay. This is the original north wall, which will go, and this will be the new outside wall. This is an overhang that I will keep, so roof space that I will keep to protect the barn, but the actual footprint will shrink by whatever this width is. It's about 5 feet. That loft is not original, but it's not me that built it. We will keep that. And it only goes about 3/4 of the way across, so that last quarter is where I intend to put a staircase, proper staircase. So here is the view from my wood space, my wood shop space. This is a catwalk that I put in. It's a gate that I put in to protect from falling off the new loft. The old loft was probably about 3 to 4 feet lower than that, and where we had the chickens. The most daunting task on this whole thing is going to be redoing the roof from the outside. I'm not sure if you could tell, but it's quite, it's got a bit of a wow to it. Everything is now sitting on these footings. They're 10 inches by 10 inches at the top and 24 by 24 inches at the bottom, and they're 5 feet tall. So these new sill logs that are off the ground now will probably be met pretty close with a poured cement foundation floor. Probably have that go through most of the barn, maybe leave some areas crushed rock. So this is a section of the south wall now. And this is the new loft height. So now it's closer to 11 feet. When originally you can easily reach it by hand. So probably 7 feet, as you saw in the original video, and that's the north wall. So we're looking east right now, and the chickens used to be right here, and that was the hay door where you saw them coming out down the ramp. The original construction was quite beautiful. As you can see here, I'm not doing in a traditional timber frame. I'm doing a combination 2x6s. After we do a bunch more milling, the next step is going to be really to make the second half of this south wall, and then connect to the roof, and then do any repair work that's needed there. So here's milling some logs with a chainsaw jig, and just across from our big project. It's not super obvious from this angle, but that spruce, that big spruce on the left, and the ashes in the back, they were limbed up high. And then there were a couple of trees taken out that you saw in the previous video, taken out completely, that were growing right against the barn. As you saw in some of the other shots, you saw the dangling wire going to the house. I think it's only 14.2. This is a new entrance that we're putting in. Probably going to dig down, maybe this summer even, and run that back to the house underground. So the plan is to have 2 garage doors here. So I'm having obviously space for 2 cars, the tractor and the breezeway, a wood shop, and maybe some blacksmithing. Essentially moving all my shop out here. So that's it. I hope you tag along. I'm going to make a playlist out of this. Like I said, next project is really finishing up the south wall on the inside, adding bracing along the roof on the south side, similar to the north side, maybe reinforcing that hip wall because it might have a moment on it. doing the electrical entrance at the very least, and then little things here and there. Hope you decide to follow along, and thanks for watching.